save this for people who might want to join later. So this is the Boss Life. Every twice a month, we have this Avon business planning call, and the intent is to help you plan out your future campaigns so that you can be successful. Now, our agenda today is that we're going to always talk about goals. We start out that way because sometimes we know we have new people joining these calls. We'll talk a little bit about the calendar and your campaign plans. We are going to do an earnings update today, which is awesome because our earnings are changing as of Campaign 9. We always talk about growing new customers, and we have one of our district managers that are going to join the call. And as a part of our selling tips, she's going to talk about Facebook parties. We've had a lot of requests from people wanting to know more about how they can have a Facebook party. So Robin Smith is going to cover that. We always touch on some key products and then leave you with some next steps. So let's get going. Now you should have in front of you your cell phone, and because that's probably got some customers in there or potential customers. So have your customers, your cell phone nearby. Maybe you have your customer list down on paper. That's always nice to have. Pen and paper are important. Your personal calendar, so you can put some important dates down that might be shown on this presentation. And then last and certainly not least, it's always helpful to have a Campaign 9, Campaign 10 brochure in front of you, and also the What's New, which is representative only brochure that allows you to order, advance order demos and samples. Okay, so if you don't have those things in front of you, pick those up right away because today you're going to hear a lot of tips that you're going to want to write down. Okay. Now, we're going to start off, as always, a little bit about goals. And we always stress that you have at least 4 goals that you're working toward. Write them down, read them, reread them, and share them, because that repetition leads to change and to achievement. And you might want to think about, well, how will you feel when you achieve that goal that you've written down? And always ask yourself, based upon the goal that you have, is your behavior matching that goal that would allow you to achieve it? And we always give you some examples of some goals that we think everyone might want to have. And that would include attending the Avon National Conference. It's called Rep Fest. It's available for all representatives. And also President's Club. That's the first level of top achievement in Avon. And that's $10,000 in sales, Campaign 1 through Campaign 26. So it's not too late for you to achieve President's Club in this selling cycle. What are your monthly income goals, or what are your campaign goals in terms of earnings? And whether it is to lose 10 pounds or exercise more or lose 3 inches, whatever the case is, always put something down personally. Something that you personally are trying to change about yourself or to improve. All right? So hopefully you've got your goals. When we talk about campaign calendars and planning, our next business planning call, which is the call that we're having today, will be on Friday, April the 21st at 12 noon. You want to put that down in your calendar. And you'll also want to reference Rep Fest, your Avon National Conference, which is August 5th through the 7th. Again, you can register for that through youravon.com. Every representative I have ever known that attends that festival or that conference, which is always in August, the first weekend in August, they achieve President's Club. So if you want to be a top seller, if you want to get your business, really, really going, you're going to want to attend that event. All right. You can see more details on youravon.com. There's lots of information in there on RepFest. Okay. Awesome. So Tyra, I'm going to turn it over to you because you're going to cover all the exciting earnings updates for us. Tyra, are you there?
I am here, Dee. I was talking to the mute button.
I figured.
Okay, so we at Avon are super excited about what Avon has given us for you to earn more money. So you're going to earn, get this, at least 20% on every dollar sold or purchased wherever it is sold. So that means from you collecting orders or for your customers placing an order on their e-store. So your earnings begin with any dollar amount that's sold, okay? So let's take a look at it. The new earnings take effect beginning campaign 9, which I'm pretty sure we're all in now. And look at the sales. The sales from 0 to $149.99, you're going to earn 20% on beauty and jewelry and 20% on fashion and home. And then as you can see there on the chart, as your sales increase, so does your earnings. Now the fashion and the home stays at 20%, but you're still going to earn more off of beauty and jewelry as well.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay, so there's another way to earn money with Avon, and that's simply by referring someone to join your business. And when they do join, that's going to allow you to earn more money. Well, we know as district sales managers, when we talk to many new reps, they're like, oh no, well, I just decided to join Avon. I was really just thinking about selling. I can't think of anyone at this time. But that's what we're here for. We want to help you to find your next business partner so you can earn through your sales and by adding business partners to your business. So I want you to think a moment about these questions because we want to help you grow your business. And you know, when you grow your business, you're going to earn more money. So think about, why did you join Avon? Who do you know that is looking for the same opportunity? So who out there has a similar interest that you do, or reason, let's say reason, that you joined Avon that you could reach out to and offer them the opportunity to join your business? Or who do you know that simply loves beauty products and would love to be a part of Avon, seeing all of the newest and latest products that are coming down? It could be your next door neighbor. It could be a coworker. Who knows? Who do you know that loves to save money and is always looking for a good bargain? Who do you know that is looking for a job or a new job? Because think about it. This job is so fun. You have a very flexible schedule. You play with makeup or the latest trends, and you earn income. How much better does it get, as opposed to possibly going to a job where that you're in a cubicle all day for, who knows, possibly 10 hours? Okay, so here's another question. Who has asked to borrow money in the last 30 days? Those people could definitely benefit by joining Avon, by signing up and becoming their own business owner. Who has shared with you that they wish they had the money to? It may be go on vacation. It may be to buy a new purse. It may be something for their child that's getting ready to graduate, or, just a special occasion that's coming up, or maybe they want to do some home repairs. If you could give someone, extra $200 to $500 extra a month, who would that be and why? So think about it. If everybody that you know, whether it's coworkers, it's friends, it's relatives, it's neighbors, maybe it's one of your kids' friends, if you could give anybody $200 to $500 a month, why wouldn't you today reach out to them and offer them the opportunity to join Avon? Okay, so next, how does someone join your business or your team? So it's pretty simple. As we show you here on the screen, first you'll need to know your reference code. And that is shown on the screen when you log into your Avon account. At the very top, you're going to click on Web Office. After you click on Web Office, as you can see here, the circled part shows your actual e-store address. But here's where your reference code is. Your reference code is the very last part of your e-store address, just after the slash. Now, for many of you, it may be your first and last name. It may be your first initial and your last name, but here's where that you'll go to find it. So the next step, all you'll do is share on your social media or your text or email how to sign up. you'll simply have them go to www.startavon.com to join. But remember, they must use your reference code in the section when it asks for a reference code so that you'll get credit and you'll start earning money from that new business partner. Okay, so you want to know how much that you will actually earn when someone joins your team. We all do, right? Well, you're going to earn within your first 90 days with Avon when you sign someone up and that they place that first $150 order in their first or second campaign. You're going to earn $50 for each person that joins. And I was looking there. I didn't see that screen. Sorry, Dee. My screen is like going in and out like crazy, so I'm sorry for the hiccups. And also, for every person that joins your team and places that first $150 order in their first or second campaign, you're going to earn a scratch-off ticket. Everyone is a winner. It may be a TV, an iPad, cash, gift cards, Avon branded merchandise. And then it gets even better. You also have the potential, after you bring 3 people onto your team, your sales at $200 and your team sales at $1,000, you have the opportunity to earn 3% on their sales as well.
Wow. Great, great, Tyra. So there's lots of ways to earn, and obviously campaign 9 is the beginning of a lot of changes. So, you know, we always talk a little bit about customers, and we always ask, how many customers do you have? And we define a customer as anyone who's made a purchase from you. So if you can just type in the chat box, let us know how many customers you have, and we'd like to hear from you and see how things are going with you and your business today. Give you some time to find the chat. 50 to 60, awesome. 12, Brenda, awesome. You know, so keep typing in that chat. Let us know how many customers. 93, 20. Wow, that is awesome. You know, obviously, if you have those customers, you obviously have their names, and you probably have their phone number, home and cell phone number. The question is, do you have their email address? And do you have their physical address? Because you do need all of these different options in terms of being able to communicate with them and share with them what's going on in your Avon business. And then you may also want to ask yourself, what do you know about them? You know, what do you know about them? What do they like? What do they do? The more you know about your customers, the better able you will be to service them and offer them the products that they are looking to buy. And how do you stay in contact with them? You know, are you sending them a text? Do you send them a card in the mail? How do you get your brochures to them? Think about how you're going to better service them and give better levels of customer satisfaction. Okay? Awesome. You guys have got some fantastic customers. So let's talk about how you can multiply those customers. All right? You know, at Avon, we always talk about the fortune is in the follow-up, right? And this is a quote from a very top achiever inside of Avon. She's a President's Council member. And she says, my business is built around getting to know my customers. I follow up on every sample that I hand out and on every new product that I sell. I offer real alternatives to shopping in the store because of my personal touch is what makes the difference. Now, I know you've all heard in the news where there are more and more retail stores closing many of their locations, whether it's Macy's, Sears, JCPenney, there is Gap, there's BB, there's BCGC, there's all kinds of companies out there. There's Payless. They're closing up more of their stores. Now, it's not really that they're closing up their stores because the sales aren't out there. They're closing up their stores because those stores represent brick and mortar type or operations. And when you have a brick and mortar building and you have to have all the expenses associated with a building, you know, heat, air, and maintenance, and a lot of people to work that store, it gets very, very expensive. So it's not that people aren't buying things from retail stores. They're just buying them differently. And therein steps an Avon independent sales representative. You can offer that personal touch to your customers that make a difference. You can offer your free Avon e-store to your customers that make shopping easy. They take advantage of this whole world of e-commerce. They order from your e-store and the product is shipped to them within 24 to 48 hours, right? One other Avon representative who is in the Honor Society said this: when you follow up, you reconnect with customers and you continue to build relationship. And that's what keeps your business growing. Now, in addition to these fine tips from these professionals, how are you getting names and numbers? Are you asking for referrals? And are you following up? Now, let's find more customers for you today. Everyone, most of you typed into the chat box and you said you already have some customers. And it ranged from, gosh, 5 to 80. So let's just imagine that you had, okay, my slide's not working here. Okay, let's imagine how you can turn 5 customers into 45. And let's do the math. You have 5 customers. So you're going to ask each of your 5 customers for 3 names and numbers of people that would like to see what Avon has to offer. Those 5 customers just became 15. Let's ask those 15 for 3 names and numbers of people that would like to see what Avon has to offer. That 15 just turned in to 45. So whatever number you keyed into the chat box in terms of your number of customers, our challenge to you is to reach out to all of your customers and ask them for 3 names and numbers of people that would like to see what Avon has to offer. Because by asking that simple question and taking that simple action, you can increase the number of customers you have today by 3 times. Who's going to try this? Type in the chat box and ask me, and let us know if you're going to try this. And while I'm looking at those chats, we're going to go into selling tips. And we've got with us Robin Smith, who is going to talk a little bit about, she's going to share her screen, and she's going to talk a little bit about Avon Facebook parties. And as she shares her screen, in addition to you chatting into the chat box, if you're going to try that to grow your customers by 3x by asking a very simple question, also type in that chat box if you think you'd like to do a Facebook party. Robin, are you out there?
I'm here, Dee.
Awesome, awesome. Well, while you're getting ready to share your screen, I'll just keep a look at the chat box and see who wants to do Facebook parties, all right?
All right. Now you're going to have to unshare yours first, right?
I think so. There you go.
Let me see. Share screen. Let me open it first. Let me get back to you. And share.
I love some of the comments going on in the chat box right now. You know, I'm going to try and talk to everybody and ask them. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Okay, so let me move you guys over. Can you see it, Dee?
I can, yes. We see your slides. We're not in presentation mode yet, but
Hold on one second. Let me see if I
you
can.
may go to slideshow and start with your current slide.
Okay. There we go. See it?
We can see it. Awesome.
Okay. Well, I have to tell you that I am a big social media fanatic, especially nowadays. So really, if this is something that you haven't taken advantage of, you really, really need to. This is a really big part of your business. I'm not saying that face-to-face won't always be the roots of your business, but this is the extra topping on your cupcake, let's just say. So it's a great way to earn extra money. And so social media in itself in direct sales is really growing, and Facebook has become the social media giant. So we want to just give you a little bit of an idea on that. So not only should you use Facebook to market your business, but you should use Facebook for parties. And I'm sure if you're on Facebook at all, you have seen the Cincy parties, you've seen the Lulu parties. I mean, you've seen them out there. I've started joining those parties just so I can get an idea what other direct sales companies are doing, and they are really getting a lot of participation. So I looked up just to see about Avon parties, and you can find that people are really taking advantage of this for their business. So it's the highest traffic occurs midweek between 1 to 3 o'clock. Now, I thought this was weird, but after I started doing some investigation on it, most people check their Facebook through their phone. So there's a lot of breaks that people have for lunch breaks, stuff like that. So they're checking Facebook through their smartphone. So that's why the traffic from 1 to 3 is really high during the midweek, because people are just checking it during their break. So a good time for you to advertise if you're going to do a Facebook party. An average person spends 40 minutes a day on Facebook. Now, I know us as DSM spend a lot more time probably than that, because we're on there constantly sharing things that are coming out so that you can share. But just imagine the audience that you can get if everyone is spending a minimum of 40 minutes. That's an average. And like I said, smartphone users check their Facebook page a minimum of 14 times a day. So these are averages. I also just say you could just get an idea, because I really want to share Facebook with you. Well, I lost my current slide. Let me get back on it. Dee, can you still see me?
I can see, yes, all of your slides. You may want to just click back on V from current slide again.
I don't know what it's doing. It won't let me go to current slide. It's got like a little pin there. Let me see if I can get it off. Sorry, guys. We're having me and Tara both are having really bad windstorms here, and our internet is doing some crazy things. Okay, so I think we're good. All right, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. The screen hasn't changed though.
Okay.
But we can see.
Here we go. So I had some just some statistics on the bottom, and it just gave you an idea. 48% of people check their Facebook before they even get their coffee in the mornings. 28% check it while they're still in bed. So just so you can see how popular Facebook is really becoming and how you really need to use it. So why hold Facebook parties? It appeals to a different people. So your face-to-face people are always going to be your face-to-face, but you're appealing, you need to grow your customer base. So now you're appealing to a different market. You're getting outside of your warm market, is what we like to call it. So family, friends, you're reaching out to a bigger box, and that's how you're going to grow your business. Facebook parties increase monthly sales. So we know for a fact, if you will do Facebook parties and do them on a consistent basis, you can increase your business 30 to 40% per year by doing Facebook parties and social media. So it's so much easier to get people to host a Facebook party because there's no cleaning the house, there's no getting things ready, there's no preparing food. So Facebook parties, on getting people to host Facebook parties for you, are really easier than to do in-home. Now, we love doing it home because we love face-to-face. But like we said, this is a different market that you're reaching out to. And as Dee said before, people are doing more and more online. So this is the market you want to really be part of, and you don't want to miss that for your business. Also, we have shown that studies show that there is a reduce of cancellations when there's online orders. That's a fact. And you don't have to worry about bad weather anymore. So like today, the wind is crazy here in Virginia. It is knocking over everything. People are not going to want to get out in this. It doesn't matter. You can do a Facebook party. It doesn't matter if it's storming outside. And we're even getting snow this weekend. So it's spring, we're getting snow. But guess what? You don't have to cancel your party because it's online. So I want to go to the next page with you just to give you an idea. So just to show you how easy this is.
So Robin, we're not in presentation mode, so.
Can you not see my page, Dee?
We can see all the slides to the left and one slide in the middle.
Okay, on mine, it's the full screen, so I'm not sure what we need to do.
Why don't you close the PowerPoint and open it back up again?
Okay. Let me just stop sharing for a second.
There we go. Now.
Current slide. Let me go back one page. Can you see it now, Dee?
Go back to share screen. I don't think you're sharing your screen right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's not letting me. There we go. All right, let's try it now.
There we go. Now then, there we go.
Can you see it?
Yes, now we see.
Okay, I got to go back one page.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, here we go. Sorry, guys. Told you it's crazy outside. So getting started, the process is simple, but it requires a really defined plan. Once you do one Facebook party, you have a template. And that's what we as DSMs can help you develop if you're unsure how to do it. But having it already ready once you do it, then you can use that, share it with your host, and your host can use that same template for their audience because they're going to reach a totally different audience than what you have. So you want to set up an event on Facebook page. Everything happens inside the event, so you'll be able to post, you can post pictures, you can really drum up the excitement. You pick an actual appointment time for the event. About 45 minutes should be about right, so you don't really want to have a long party. Some people do leave it open 24 hours. That's okay because you can keep getting orders and sharing reminders. But your presentation part is usually 45 to 60 minutes, and it will fly by. You will be amazed how fast time flies when you're doing a Facebook party. The next one we do, you really need to join just so you can get an idea how fast it is and how fun it is. There's no limit to how many people can join, so that's also a great thing. You'll get a lot of interaction. Depending on how far out the party is, you want to start sending daily reminders. So I know I let people know like a week in advance. Probably, every day I send out a reminder. When it gets about 3 days, I start sending multiple reminders. When I get to the second day, I really start boosting up the excitement. So you want to make sure that you have posts, pictures, welcome, make sure you're asking them to share the party invite and invite as many people as they can. Also just having an incentive, so you maybe have a little gift, a bundle pack if they join. things like that. But it's really easy to do a Facebook party. On the next page, I posted links. Well, I'll show you this. Why should you host a Facebook party, or who should have a Facebook party? Anyone in direct sales. Every direct sales company now are doing it. Works, like I told you, Sensei. So it's really important. If you're uncomfortable, let us help you, but you really should be doing Facebook parties. I would say one per campaign, honestly. If you want to boost your sales at least the 30% a year, then I would really suggest doing it at least one per campaign. Now, I can tell you stories about people that we have one young lady who is pregnant and can't get out of bed. She has to have that extra income, so she is doing Facebook parties. Her very first Facebook party, she got almost $500. That's amazing. And she really, really pushed it. She really advertised it, and she drummed up a lot of excitement. Another thing is, if you go on vacation, I mean, you have people hosting parties for you, you're still making money. So we had another lady who went on vacation, and she got her niece to do a Facebook party. She came back, and there was a $300 sale waiting for her. So Facebook parties are really a great way for you to grow your direct sales business. Now, the next slide are some links that you really want to look at, and I'll copy paste them and put them in the chat for you. Dee, I made sure the last one worked, so I pulled it up. The first two are apps that you can purchase. It's $10 a month, each one of them are, but it's amazing because once you have a template, you just put it in there. You can change it at any time, but the host that you have, you can get them in this link, and then they can just share what you have. It's already set for them. When the pictures will show, the verbiage that will show, it's already set up for them. All they have to do is post. So both of these links are for that. If Facebook Party is a way that you want to grow your business, both of these apps would be something that would really benefit you. It is $10 a month, but think of it this way. If you have one party and you get a $300 sale, then you've well made then your money that you've paid into this. If it's going to increase your sales per year 30 to 45%, then it's well worth this. So something you definitely want to look at. The last link there, it really goes into detail, kind of the first page that I showed you where it says, let's get started. That's where I got the information. It also gives you the information what to do next. It tells you how to follow up on your Facebook party. So all three of these links are really good links for you to check out. So I'm going to copy paste and put in the chat box so you can copy paste them and use it for later. But Dee, that's about it unless anybody has any questions.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks, Robin. Any questions you guys have for Robin before we go to the rest of our presentation today? All right. I think if you would like to have a Facebook party, just let us know or type it in the chat, and we will respond back and make sure that we can schedule one with you and for you to help you start earning through social media. Okay? Now, we always spend some time on these calls to talk a little bit about product, product know-how, and we are now focusing on $32 orders. So we've upped it a little bit from 30 to 32. And so when you think about your Avon business, your Avon store needs customers. Your business needs customers every single campaign. And, a goal that we had said is that if you have 16 customers ordering $32 from you every single campaign, that's $512, which is going to give you 40% earnings, or it's going to put $205 in your pocket. every single campaign. So if you do this a couple of times a month, you're probably looking about $400 or $500 a month. All right, so these are the lucky numbers. These are the numbers you want to focus on. 16 customers at $32 order, and that's also going to get you to President's Club achievement if you do that every single campaign. Now, we always spend some time on these calls trying to kind of understanding the what's new brochure. That's the brochure for representatives that has demos and samples in it. And what you see on the screen is what's new 9, 10, and 11. We got some awesome new products coming out, and so we wanted to highlight a few. Now, just in case you missed this, in your What's New campaign 9, it is not too late to buy this, and you can buy unlimited quantities. I don't know if you guys saw the Today Show, but I wasn't watching it firsthand, but I heard it and I was in my office. They mentioned Avon Skin So Soft on NBC's Today Show this morning. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited because in our next brochures, all of our Skin So Soft products are on sale. And in What's New 9, we have the Aqua Express collection. And this is an awesome deal. So we do not want you guys not to take advantage of this. And so it's not too late to buy. It is in What's New Campaign 9. You can back order this as a Campaign 8 order. The order number is 675901. This is a 6-piece collection for $15.59. Talking about a wow deal for a representative. It's unbelievable. Now, you're going to buy it personally, 6 pieces for $15.59, and you, being the clever Avon representative that you are, the smart Avon representative you are, the beauty boss that you are, you're going to split it into 3-piece collection and sell it for $12.99. Now, this is great for creating an Easter basket or a hostess gift or introducing someone to new Skin So Soft. So don't not take advantage of this one. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. We also are coming out with more and more beauty bundles. Last campaign, we had this great bundle. In campaign 9 and 10, we have this beauty bundle with my 2 favorite products. I love the vitamin C serum. It is my staple. I keep that stuff. It is the wonder drug for your skin, I think. But in April, we have the Skin So Soft serum in the bottle, and we have the sheet mask. And those 2 items are only $10. $10 with a $40 purchase. I mean, that's just unheard of. $10 for those 2 products with a $40 purchase. So if any of your customers are getting close to that $40 order and they're not quite there, you might want to help them get to a $40 order so they can get these 2 products for only $10. Now, I was at a sales meeting the other day, and one smart beauty boss said, you know, I love the sheet mask, and if you've not tried them, you'll find this to be true. Those of you who have tried them know that there is a lot of serum on the mask. When you put the sheet mask on your skin, you let it sit for a while, it has a lot of serum for your skin. Well, this Avon beauty boss said, do you know what I do? And I was like, no, what do you do? Well, I have a little plastic bag, sandwich bag, and I get 2 applications for my sheet mask. So I use it once, and after I remove it, it still has a lot of the serum in it, and I wipe some on my skin, but then I put it into a plastic bag, seal it up, and I use it one more time. Imagine that. I thought that was just awesome tip. I don't know, any of my other fellow district managers have any other comments about this beauty bundle before we go on? All right, well, you guys, you're going to see this campaign 9 and campaign 10. It's not going away. You got to really promote this one. Now, order from your What's New 11 with a campaign 9 or 10 order, okay? And, you know, I was looking through this the other night and I thought, wow, those are beautiful. These are beautiful gifts that you can pick up early at the demo prices and you can show and tell. I mean, these beautiful bracelets are $5.99, $4.79, and they're awesome. They're excellent hostess gifts for book parties, Facebook parties. Imagine a graduation gift. We're getting into graduation season. But the key is being that smart Avon beauty boss and ordering them early from your what's new to maximize your profits. Okay. I absolutely love this necklace. I'm actually getting this necklace for my mom. It's Proverbs 31. I think that's on there. I think it's gorgeous. Actually, I'm going to get one for myself too. I love all of the inspirational jewelry that we have coming out. Brochures. Hey, the rule of thumb with brochures are the 3 C's. Know your front cover, know what's in the center, and know what's on the back. So we've got campaign 9 and campaign 10 here, and we just picked some things that are in the center. And wow, there's that Skin So Soft. You guys, it's going to be hot, hot, hot because people saw it on TV, and when they see things on the Today Show, they go out and buy it. I love our candles. What a wonderful gift. $10.99. Go out to the mall, go into the stores, you'll see that candles are twice that amount. I love the diffusers. Some people will say, I don't like to burn candles and it's the environment and I don't like that. Well, a diffuser is an awesome, awesome alternative. And these are absolutely gorgeous. The back of the brochure, looking for a beautiful bracelet for Mother's Day. Those are absolutely gorgeous. And then on the back of campaign 10, more Skin So Soft, more lotions, $1.99. Excellent add-on sale to your customer who's turned in your order and you notice that they didn't pick up the $1.99 item on the very back of the brochure. Perfect opportunity for you to mention, hey, did you see that on the back of the brochure, we have our Skin So Soft lotions and our moisture therapy lotions. And is that silicone glove for $1.99? Hot, 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 okay? Know your products. Your Avon store needs customers. Every campaign, 16 customers, $32 orders is a $512 order at 40% earnings. That's the level you want to get to really start to propel your business where you're making the big bucks. Now, August 5th through the 7th, we're popping this up here again because you guys deserve this. You deserve to go to RevFest. Go on your Avon.com, check it out, do your research, put it on your goal list, and have a Facebook party, have a book party, have a fundraiser. All right, have a fundraiser to raise enough money so that you can attend your Avon National Conference. It's a fundraiser. You can do it. Now, for joining today's call, we always have a special gift for some lucky folks who are able to pick the lucky number between 1 and 5. So we taught you how to use that chat box a little bit earlier. Type into the chat box a lucky number between 1 and 5. And those of you who hit it on the nail, hit it on the head, will get a free prize. And if we don't have anyone that gets it exactly right, it's just whoever gets close, all right? So let's see how things are going in the chat box. I see it's blinking on my side, so that tells me that people are busy typing. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at those numbers, woohoo! All right, you guys are gonna have to help me figure out who it is, but time is up and the winning numbers are 6 and 18. I'm going to take you guys off of mute because we always love to hear your voices at the end of the call to ask questions and talk about anything that we've shared. But out of that, all right, 6 and 8. Who had 6 or who had 8? 18. I'm sorry.
I had 19.
That's Kim had 19.
Uh-huh.
I had 10. Way to go. Well, we had Janice had 17. You both are kind of right there in the middle. Janice, what district are you from? Janice?
I'm 4686.
Okay, Kim's 4686 and Janice is 463.
Somebody had 8 too.
All right, and so we got 6. Who got closest to 6?
Somebody put in 8.
And 8. And 8 is pretty close. Well, we'll take it. Who's that number 8? The Debanham. Can you put your full name and your district number down there so we can make sure you get a prize for
Gosh, how little.
today's call? D. Bainham?
Yes.
Is that correct?
I can't get off of it.
What's your full name? D. Bainham, I think, but I don't know what district you're in. So while she's figuring that out, do you guys have any questions about anything that has been shared with you today over the last, we're doing good, last 50 minutes. Any questions? Please ask a question.
I have a question.
Thank you.
So do I.
Yay! All right, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm just going to see your faces. Who has a question? Let's go.
Are you there?
We are here.
Okay. I just started this. I had a message on my cell phone,
Yes.
and I got a message saying you was leaving a message. You was telling somebody else, and I just want to see how this program works.
Well, what did you think?
Huh?
What did you think of the call?
Oh, I was very interested.
Awesome. No, so what is your name and where are you from?
Amanda Dunning from Anderson, Indiana.
All right, Amanda. So you got my text. Awesome. This is Dee.
Hi, Dee.
All right.
Well, you know my name.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you for joining. Well,
No problem.
we have these calls twice a month on a Friday, and what we try to do is just bring forth some things that you might want to think about for your business to help you grow your business, and just sharing ideas. Okay.
Okay.
Glad you can join, and I will be back in touch with you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anyone else have questions?
I have a question.
I do.
Good. All right, go, Bobby.
I have a question about the new Skin So Soft Aqua Clean Scent package. Were there samples with that? Are we able to order the samples separate as well to give out samples before people actually buy it?
I have not seen any samples on the Aqua Express. No.
Okay. All right. That was my question.
Yep, that was a good question. I've not seen samples.
Bobby, but what you might do is when you purchase it, I know there's those little plastic vials that you can get at the dollar store. I've watched people and they put it in that and they give it as samples.
Oh, take one set and do that. That's a good idea. Thank you.
Awesome idea. I love that. So now, what was it that you get at the dollar store?
They're little plastic containers. They're about like this, and you just squeeze some in it, and you label it Skin So Soft Aqua, and you give them out. I saw it on Onward, the Facebook page, that the lady was doing that, and she was getting a lot of orders that way by doing it. And
That's a neat idea.
like 50, it's like a stack full that she was getting at the dollar store. There was a bunch.
That's
That's
great.
awesome.
Thank you.
That's a great tip. There was someone that was on the phone that has a question.
See, I know that before they were asking us if maybe we might do another Facebook party just so that they could see how it's done. I told them we were going to try to start doing a campaign. So We'll try to get that together and maybe do one Wednesday, and we'll send the invite so you can invite them too, just so they can observe how one's done.
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
exactly what I need.
I have a question about the Facebook parties. Can you combine them with the book parties? Can the hostess do both at the same time?
Yes, a Facebook party is you can leave it open, but you can intermingle it. Either way.
Okay, thank you.
Who's comfortable with that?
Okay, awesome.
I'm having a lot of problems just getting clients.
Is that Amanda?
I'm having a lot of problems just getting my clients around.
Sure, sure. Well, earlier in the call, we started with how many do you have?
None.
None.
The ones I did have switched to True Romance.
That's different though. That's a different line.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So now I'm very disappointed because I spent all this money on campaign books and went walking around and did all my rounds everywhere in different neighborhoods, and still nothing.
Well, hey, Amanda, I'll call you directly and we'll work through how we can generate 40 prospects in 4 minutes.
Okay.
For your business. So I'll give you a call directly. Awesome.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Anyone else? Well, you guys, thank you so much for joining. Before we leave, our next call is April 1st. Is there any particular topic or thing that you would like for us to cover on the next call? And we'll make sure that we bring it to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In your pants that washed.
All right. Well, thank you. You guys, thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Fellow district managers for your participation. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing you Monday. Okay.
All right. See you Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye.